Good morning and happy 2025. I hope everyone had a wonderful switch into the new year. I sure had, because I had a brand new PC. Everything's working as intended, everything is installed, so really happy. I also decided to do Restream again because I wanted to, since I'm not affiliated, Twitch doesn't support changing resolutions. So for the people who kind of want a higher quality stream like 1080p, there really wasn't an option to downgrade if your internet connection wasn't that good. So I decided to stream on YouTube as well, and so basically you can choose whatever you want. I think it worked. I did some small tests. Fortunately, this time I didn't have to really set up Restream or Streamlabs again, because it did happen previous time. So everything's working. I'm not gonna touch it again if it's good. Maybe make small adjustments to the bitrate, maybe, because I had to change it to accommodate for the higher resolution. But you know, that's just a little bit of experimentation. It's easily changed, so that's not an issue. PDC, welcome back. I hope you had a great start of 2025. Good to see you. Today I'm just gonna start with, I think, where we ended last year. Work on Annie, the hub map. Hopefully it's really good that you're here, because I was really struggling with the elevator and the linking sectors to get it to work somehow. I don't really understand. It drove me crazy last stream. So hopefully we can, find a solution, get it working today. Other than that, did you do anything special end of the year? I didn't. We went to dinner with friends. And then I think it was 3 o'clock. I was in bed, which is fine. Didn't drink too much either. Otherwise, like the next day, it's completely ruined if you have a hangover. So I kind of chose not to ruin my day and actually do something productive. No, me neither. Maybe I was, when I was younger, but now I just enjoy a good meal. Spending some time with friends and just taking it easy. That's maybe that's like it goes along with getting older, I guess. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Some people, like, I watched the news, like in Brussels, the way they celebrate, it's insane. Like, they had the torch, I think, how many cars was it? It's like somewhere in the 30? No, maybe more, 60 or so. 60 cars torched. Special way to celebrate. Let's actually start by changing these lights to green, because that is kind of like the consistency I want.
And if you step into his world with his mind, you will see it quickly change into a beautiful, exciting world of fantasy.
Another rhythm machine.
There's actually, now I think about it,
Rhythm machine.
these colors don't match the greens I had used in the previous map, I think. Something I need to do, like, needs to be a complete overhaul, I think, or change every light to be the exact same color combination. There is a little bit of difference. I can't really, I don't think I use it here. I kind of like this hallway. So what I'm probably gonna do, I think this one is actually fine. Ooh.
What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world. Built to keep us under control in order to change a human being.
Okay, I can. That's actually. I have to do it a little bit differently. I'm not really sure what went wrong. Was it always like this?
I didn't say it would be easy. I just said it would be the truth. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something.
wait, okay, it's the elevator. Huh.
This is your last chance.
That is weird. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. It's yeah, I get it. Okay, so the elevator. So what I did, obviously, there is a switch here, which activates the script, use elevator. And let me actually show you what happens.
I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin.
God, okay. It's on the other monitor. Let's display options. Can you actually change the monitor? Okay, let's do it like this for now. So what happens? This elevator is obviously made up of several sectors. And when I press the switch, I kind of want it to move up as a whole. But as you can see, there's an issue. Obviously. Now what I don't understand is why, because I tried doing different things and I couldn't figure it out. Doom mapping indeed, and welcome. From YouTube I see. Awesome, so it works. That's great. So the problem, like, this is the script. So what I use here is like this is actually pretty straightforward. Like, if there's only one switch for the elevator to go up and down, so if the elevator's in the up position, so like this, the first floor level, if you press the switch, the elevator goes down. If the elevator is at the bottom and you press the switch, it goes up. This checks whether which one of those two statements is true. So that's simple enough. So that's not the issue. The issue is with the platforms actually moving. Yes, indeed, I do. However, this is like... So, this is just... Normally, because I checked that, and normally this shouldn't be an issue because the sectors are linked. So if you raise the floor, the ceiling should automatically go with that, according to a script I found, and it appeared like, but it didn't work for me. So there's probably some issue here. Like I kind of linked the sectors through well, a line, but you know, you can do it manually, I guess. I use these two lines. If I undo, as you can see, I set a link. However, I assume there's something. Okay. Oh, that is actually true. Good point. That is actually a very good point. So this has to be lower by value. And yes, by the way, I did City of Sin indeed. It's actually the how this project actually started, but this grew in scale so much that I decided to use the levels because those were the initial levels for this project, but it changed so much in terms of quality and mechanics that I actually decided to release it as a separate project, and the final map City of Sin was actually added, brand new. But the first 3 levels of City of Sin were actually the first 3 levels of Doom 2 Annie. So thank you, Boris. That is indeed true. I think I actually did it. I had this at first. But I kind of changed it to experiment, I think. So there is something, I have no idea. So I set a link. That is something Okay, awesome. Enjoy your breakfast. I'll try to figure out how to get this actually working, but it's been a huge struggle. I wanted to do with a link, but I think it's possible by just using individual sectors, I guess. The only thing is, if they're not linked, if there's something in the way, they don't, like if you get blocked, like here for example, the ceiling, and this floor, it prevents it from moving up. This one will continue to move up because it's a different sector. So I kind of wanted this to stop as well, and therefore I have to link the sectors. So that's, well, easier said than done apparently. I thought it was way more simple. So should be easy enough though. Sector set link, control tag. Probably should do it just in the script. Hey, thank you for the follow. And welcome. Maybe I should, it needs to be 35, all of it, and just 136, maybe. God. This is like almost the hardest part. And in theory, it should be fairly simple. Sector set link. Control tag. Now, what was it again? There was a way to actually find usages. No, there was a way if you click it, you'd automatically be directed to the wiki. Well, we're here anyway. Control tag. So 36. 35. Surface. This should be both. So it's kind of weird. Surface. Why would you do that? Let's use true. And then move type. I think 1. I have no idea. I used set link before. However, it wasn't for a complicated elevator like this. Which actually should be open instead of enter. Okay, so that should basically link them, right? But I assume this is not gonna work. I have to check how to set it to standard. This monitor. I did it before actually. What? See? It starts off. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. What is wrong here? Why it simply doesn't work? Let's see. I think I use a link here. Directory. Have to change the setting. And 3 from GZDoom. There we go. Okay. I had that issue before, I just have no idea what it was. Hey Molotov, what's up buddy, welcome. This is actually the... Let's see. No, that is actually, it's the wrong map. This one was what I need. And again, if you don't make changes to the map, the resources aren't saved. The Year of the Snake, we'll see. Sure hope so. Hope actually to get this project, like episode 2, released this year. I think it's gonna be quite possible. At least that's the intention. Ah, okay. Let's hope. Okay, let's have a look at the script. Usually I start at the bottom. Blink sectors. See? Ah, I used 2 of them. But hold on. Yep, absolutely. That's the only thing you can do. I think this is a linked sector now. 37. That from low rate raise. No, that's straightforward. Maybe it's this. I have absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna see it only. Oh, Quarter K on YouTube, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's still still being worked on. Well, actually, it pains me to say, but they remember the map. That I worked on Black Site, I think it was. They completely removed it. So much work. And that's why I hate. I would never jump into any commercial project again that's not of my own. So much waste of effort. I know it's like it's the thing to do, I guess. You know. It's what happens. I understand, but I can't deal with that. However, what I'm gonna do, I still have that. I still have the because I worked on different systems. I worked on my laptop, on my old PC, and you know, like if you use like something like GitHub, I think it's called Plastic. You know what remained in game? Like a wooden door. A couple of my models, they're still being used, thankfully. But what was I? Oh yeah. So I still like if you use GitHub, you know, you kind of constantly have to update, and the files aren't available anymore through GitHub, but I never updated the files on my laptop, so I still have access. The original Black Site map is still on my my PC or my laptop. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm just gonna use it, and I think I'll create a Quake 2 map or something. Using that exact layout. I just wish there was a way to actually convert like the whole map into a model, but they're separate. It's comprised of several different, like every wall piece is a model by itself. Maybe if there's a way to actually merge them, and then I could actually, you know, use a whole model to create a map in maybe Unreal 1. That's also possible. Create an Unreal 1 map, because I think it kind of lends the atmosphere of the map, kind of fits in the Unreal universe as well. But something I have to see. That's definitely not for now, but I think it's fun to actually, you know, at least so the map doesn't get lost completely, because I spent a lot of hours working on that. Other maps as well, which also got completely revamped, and there's like almost nothing left of my original designs, unfortunately. But it was kind of, maybe it was a little bit expected, especially after 3D Realms got involved, that the project grew in scope, and you know, was a bit dated, I guess. But yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Well, I don't know. The Unreal 1 universe was great. After that, I did play Unreal Tournament, but my most fond memories are of Unreal 1. Yeah, never got into that actually, and I'm not mad. Okay.
When the Jews return to Zion, and a comet fills the sky, the Holy Roman Empire rises, and you and I must die. The eternal sea, he rises.
So I remember you were saying you got into, or you're trying to get into commercial indie game or indie dev. That's awesome. But it's are you doing it solo?
fills the sky. The Holy Roman Empire rises, and you and I must die. From the eternal sea, he rises.
Okay.
He rises.
Yeah. It's a hard world, man. But you know, there are opportunities every now and then. There's one advice I can give you. Sometimes you don't need to wait. You just have to take them, grab them, you know. That's how I got into Core Decay. I just presented myself. Because if you just wait and hope for people to notice your work, well, I didn't have much success by doing that. So I just reached out and actually presented my work, like, you know. I actually worked a few times. That's why it's good to have like a portfolio, so you have some history you can show actually what you're capable of. And it can be very small, like really small projects, that's fine. Okay. Hey, what is up, Crusader? Welcome.
I can't take this.
Get away with this. Doesn't look rusty enough.
I can't take. I can't take this.
Is there a setting?
Can't take.
Yeah, must be a setting.
I can't take this.
Okay. Could add some lights here if I wanted to, but I think these will do the trick. And this one has to be green as well.
I can't take this. I can't take. I can't take this. I can't take. I can't take this.
Okay. That's so weird. Let's see, let's actually adjust the grid, it's easier. Can you jump? Yeah, you want to see it? Hey BDC, welcome back. Welcome back. How was your breakfast? Let's see if this actually works. Might be. Uneventful. I can actually. So here you can see this is a hub map. So what is that? Oh, it's reflective. Okay. So basically, this is kind of like the map is actually pretty huge, and it's divided. So while we're here, see, like I use sector link. See what happens. Only this one moves, like the center spot. Well, technically, this is linked. And this one as well. So I have actually no idea. So basically the hub map is actually divided into several themes, so to speak. So this is actually the entry point, where you get transported in. Hey Festus, what is up buddy? Welcome. How are you doing? You get transported in a map that kind of resembles that style. As you can see here, for example, this is another entrance to a map that kind of resembles this style. So there's a little bit of enough diversity to keep it interesting. I am using the same texture pack. There's like a little bit of a, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep it, but it's the icon of Sin, frozen. Probably gonna do something with that in the third episode. Maybe resurrect it, but it's not like a boss, right? It's just maybe kind of in episode 3, maybe something like they're starting to, you know, dig it up and kind of yeah, you can actually. There's even a way to integrate it into Discord. So you can actually, in Discord you can see all the chats. I saw an option. Because this chat you see on screen, it's actually from both YouTube and Twitch, so you can at least respond to each other. Probably might be interesting to do it like in Discord, display the chat messages. Because like, unfortunately there's no way to display the messages from Twitch onto YouTube, so you can respond directly or faster. But if you are in the Discord server, it might be easier. I could integrate Discord chat here as well. Actually good. I did another blood test and the values were back to normal. So it's kind of very strange. The doctor didn't even know what, she asked me, what did you do? So I kind of, it wasn't a drastic change in lifestyle because I was actually eating quite healthy. But there's nothing to worry about. The ritual worked, yeah. But thank you for asking. Thank you for reminding, or for remembering. So not too much to worry about. It was a little bit high, the cholesterol, a little bit. But it's not just yeah. I heard actually that GOG, over on GOG, they were using like a program or like a special I can't remember what it's called, but they make sure that you can run every game that is on there on modern systems. It's very, very cool. I have a few games on GOG, but most of them on Steam, I think. And you know, sometimes getting Steam games, even old games, like to work on modern systems, it's a nightmare. But if they kind of integrate it into the download at GOG, I think that might be a good way to set up my library. I do have old CDs, but like this new PC doesn't even have a CD drive. I completely forgot. I because it's been so long since I used one. When I was building the system, I completely forgot that I actually still have CDs. But I still have my old PC, so I could like write ISO images and do like a virtual drive mount, you know, so that it's not a huge issue. But still, it's something like I couldn't believe I didn't take that into account. Okay, let's. So the elevator, to get back to it. So this is only this one moves up if I press this switch. And because I linked the sector C, do we need to set more links? Surface false. What was the key combination again? To you could click it to take you to the wiki. I still have it open, but link the text sector, ceiling to the specified surface of the control sector. So ceiling to ceiling, floor to floor. True ceiling. So 2, false, and 1. It's a mystery. Nightmare. So this works. Normally you have to link to the moving sector's floor. Yeah. So control. But do I have to, because this is the script, the elevator, do I have to set to move the ceiling as well? Because the script I found, they specifically said that it's enough to only move the floor because the sectors are linked anyway. But it could be set to move the ceiling. Only move, okay. So you have to set link. Okay, hold on. So there's only, you only set link once, so only move the floor. Okay. So you need to link the floor. So that is false. And then so I need to use one here. Link the tag sector's floor. So that should be enough. Or do I have to, does this have to be ceiling because it's so weird? Keep it at 2. Ah, okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, let's try. Could it be this simple? This normally shouldn't be hard. Okay. Can you see what happened? Because apparently. So the floor didn't travel. Always a line action. Yeah, that might be because they're. Okay, so sector tags are correct. 36, and this is all 35. 35. So this is the control sector, so to speak. This one. Let's see. So control tag. This is okay. Seems to be correct. So we just need. There is something very strange going on. But normally, like, this is like, I don't understand what's wrong. Oh, really? Let's have a look. I need to. Hey, Monopolis, what is up? Welcome. Why doesn't the floor move? Okay, so this is. It's getting closer. Why doesn't this move? Or do we need to set this to 36? You have to link in a way that moves both the floor and the ceiling of the sectors with tag 35. So yeah, how do I do that? Because I kinda, that was my idea as well. Oh, not just chilling. Well, perfect. It's Saturday. Why not? So, like how do you do it in the script? Because it says can be a combination of the following flags. How do you type that in here? So it has to be like 1 and 2, but how do you do that? How do you type that? Like this? Is this still move type? No. I have no idea. Do it like this? No. You have to add them up, so it's 3. 1 and 2. No, it's yeah. Could it be 3? So if I choose 1 and 4, it should be 5. Is that how the flags here work? Because in my Game Boy game, it actually works differently. If I select flags, like the first and the second flag, the value is different. It's not 3. It's like 32 or something. I don't know. But you know, it might work here. So let's try. Hopefully. Just want this goddamn elevator to work. Let's quickly check it out. Okay. Interesting. So at least they moved. But there's still a problem with the... There's a positive change here. The floor moved up, so there is a positive change. The ceiling moved up as well. It's just this one doesn't seem to... There's still an issue with this 36 tag. And it doesn't, like the elevator stops because the height should be correct, so it stops early. So we're almost there. So I have no idea. Should I try to do 35? So that doesn't work. It has to be 36. It's so weird, man. It's so weird. Control to attack surface. Link attack sectors. Ceiling to the specified surface of the control sector. One floor and ceiling is linked. 2 links. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try. It was my initial thought as well. So like this. So weird. Like it can't be that hard to create. Like this is not even a super complex elevator. Why is that ceiling an issue? So that doesn't work. I don't understand. At least we made some progress. Like, this has no issue. No idea, man. This is super strange. Easy as that. It's a simple elevator. Crying out loud. It's kind of weird because this has 36. So if anything should move, it should be the center spot. Separate from a... Ah, wait a minute. Could it be that it's because it's not separated? Sector set link. Could it be? That should probably, that could probably be it. Could this be it? Could it be this simple? Let's find out. Moment of truth. Hey Steve, what is up? Welcome and thank you for the algorithm. I didn't even know it was okay, so this works. Almost, we're almost there. So there is something, the last thing that is wrong, it's just a simple control sector. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so we're almost there. And the only thing is the elevator is in, I think it has to do with the Boolean. Elevator up is false. If so, you start with false. Oh wait, hold on. So you need to raise. Yeah, true. That's weird. So this script, you start elevator up is false. So what that means is at the floor level. So if you use the elevator, because if elevator up, wait, if elevator up, should I do it like this? Did I forget something? Because this doesn't give any errors. That's weird. Oh, first. Oh, PBS, Jesus Christ. That's awesome. When I bought Doom in a hardware store, I think. Well, I didn't even. My parents bought it because I was too young. We didn't even have internet back then. But it's pretty awesome. So old school, huh? Well, you know, Doom changed quite a lot actually, and you know, I do have a couple of projects which stay more true to the original game, but it does something. What could be the issue here? Old age school, yeah. Could this be the issue? This is probably the issue. Minus 736 minus 98. Could that be? I gotta have to. Holy shit. Okay. Doom RTX, oh. Yeah. That's some amazing stuff. Should I? I have no idea what the height of the control sector needs to be. This one, the surrounding one? Wait a minute. I see what the problem is. This has to be tagged as well. It's part of the elevator.
I'm just calling to say
So let's keep this actually before I mess something up. And though I don't think that's an issue actually. To figure out how to put it on my second monitor. Yes. So we're almost there. It somehow should have raised more. Thought I had a what is the height difference? $192. Oh, it's more. Oh, it's 384. Yeah, map design, although it's like it's very overwhelming when you start, especially like I remember when I opened up the Unreal editor. When you look at it, like you see just a scrambled mess that is a map. But if you actually start, when I started mapping for Unreal, it kind of made sense after a while. Like you can see through the mess. Every program, like Maya, for example, was really overwhelming for me in the beginning, like when I first started making 3D models. But you know, if you just keep working with it, it gets easier. You can actually see. You know, you actually know what you're doing. Why is height 384? That should make sense. What if I remove tag weight? Yeah, true. But you know, it got released in a different time period, so it makes sense, right? Why does it stop here? That is not. Oh, wait a minute. There is something that is an issue. Probably. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, enjoy your coffee. That's always a good idea. Fuck's sake. Okay. I was just almost thinking about getting rid of this elevator. Yeah, I know. You just use a standard one, just one platform. But I've been struggling so much with this, I kind of want it to work. Why does it stop here? Doesn't make sense. Wait, of course, understand. I know what's wrong. I checked. Although.
Civil defense officials accuse murder victims.
I don't get it.
The searchlights are in position. The guns are ready. The People's Army of Volunteers is ready. They are the ones who are really fighting this war.
Why does it stop? Why?
The air raid wardens, the ambulance drivers.
Can I have some candy? Just try and get to it.
Why does it stop early? That is 384 according to my calculations. This floor is minus 928. And this one is minus 544.
We know we'll be into it most of the
And if you calculate it, if you subtract,
Yes or no, this is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
the difference is 384. Let's use 684. See what happens. See if it climbs. Or is there something else that's stopping it? Or maybe I completely miscalculated. No, it stops.
There's the wave of the banshee again. This time a friendly wave.
And this one works. What if I remove the tag weight? No, it still stops. Why? Why does it stop? Doesn't make any sense.
Can I have some candy?
I hate this elevator. Hate it. Even if I use 6, it doesn't seem to work. Now I should probably make sure the player doesn't escape to prevent, because there's no switch here. Would have to provide a different switch or another switch here. Call the elevator. I have to provide a switch here to call the elevator as well. However, I could avoid it by locking you in once the elevator is moving. Just don't understand why it's not going all the way up. I don't understand. This elevator's cursed. Well, at least we did make a little bit of progress on this elevator. It works when it goes down. Then it takes the correct height. See, that makes sense. Well, it's the correct, like, I can't figure out why it stops. Simple raise. 384.
Your gaze fills me with deep shame. Feverish sensations fill my blood from matters of a violent and unfulfilled desire. I am sworn with sickness.
See, it works as it is intended. Now it raises 384 and lowers 384. And now it behaves actually normal. What's wrong with that? So weird, man.
Your face fills me with deep shame.
There's no issue here. I do not understand at all.
You are nothing but meat.
Maybe -352. Right. I don't know. It's got me puzzled. What if I use 35?
Religion, politics, money.
It doesn't work. Okay. So explain to me why. Let's see, is that a known issue? Wow. Okay. That is a weird issue. This shouldn't. Well, it does have something to do with the height. Yeah. Okay, we did it. I think I know why. Because it only raises the floor of tag 36. And it was an issue. When they touch, it stops. Now we got it. Alright, awesome. Jesus Christ, dude. It finally works. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. What can we do here? There we go. And well, actually, I prefer to add lights on the ceiling of the adjacent sector. We finally did it. Jesus Christ, man.
It is over.
Oh, that's actually... That was terrible. Okay, so... we can actually add a light here, and... ceiling. Move it a little bit to the back.
digital disaster.
Do we have like a rusty variant? Probably not. You know, there's actually a lot of possibilities if you create like a frame for the light. Something like this. To give you a quick example. Like this. And you could just use it on the ceiling, for example. But not like with this texture specifically, but if you wanted to create like a light, you can do a cutout and you can fill this with whatever color you want. So basically you can have like any light using just one or like two textures. If I'm ever going to create like a texture pack of my own, that is something I'm definitely going to keep in mind. Lots of trims, lots of generic textures, kind of fillers, you know. Looking at a square.
Show me what it be like, be like. Show me what it be like, show me what it be like, be like. Show me what it be like, be like. Show me what it be like, show me what it be like, be like. Show me what it be like.
I'm actually playing around with this a little bit. So this is what I mean. It's a little more complicated than it needs to be. Do it like this. But this is what I mean by using cutouts. So what we can do is actually first we start by adding brightness here, and this is what I meant. Use this. So the surface 55, reset it. 55, and then we can actually colors, and it can be whatever you want. There we go. And if you just add a dynamic light, flicker. Let's use an attenuated here. Of course. Yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot add a dynamic light there because it doesn't travel along with the elevator. So we got our, as you can see, our light here. You could do whatever you want with that if you use cutouts like that. Probably gonna inset it a little bit. There we go. And you can actually there we go. That's it. It's kind of weird. I probably have to change some settings. That shit is weird. Okay. Ceiling. Okay. There we go. Huh. There it is. Ah, okay.
Get down.
there's an issue with this, I see.
Get down.
Alright. See? Something was wrong here, I knew it.
Get down.
That should be better. Let's first make sure that the textures are alright. Okay. Let's fix this up real quick. Four. Thought it was weird. I don't know how this happens, but I do. Sometimes, like if you use a stair builder tool, sometimes there are these weird anomalies. So it's just a matter of, I guess, keeping in mind and make sure you check everything properly. Alright, there we go. Fellas, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for dropping in. And I'll see you tomorrow, where we continue this map for 1 hour and do a little bit of extra work on HPAC as well, as usual. If I do have, like, kind of depends on my schedule, but if I do have time left, maybe continue Graven playthrough. We'll see. Alright, thank you for joining. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.